Hello everyone, welcome to the channel I Heart Aries. My name is Chelsea and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. And today we are going to take a look here at the energy of what you need to know. I have general messages, love, ancestor messages, wisdom messages, and purposeful career messages. And of course, before we get started, just want to send prayers out to everybody who is experiencing some sort of loss or is even having to evacuate in LA, and people who are still grieving in our city in New Orleans. Okay. So much is going on right now. I just want to take the time to acknowledge that I did this reading this morning. I got to know you guys are like, well, where were you at this morning, Chelsea? For the morning live. Well, I couldn't go live because my internet was a little shaky. I don't know if it was because of the wind or whatnot. So I pre-recorded the message and a 30-minute reading, and the reading did not record. It did not save. So, woo, spiritual warfare. Okay. But we're going to get through this message and hopefully give you an evening time message while my gumbo is on the stove before I have to get back downstairs. It's cold, so I know everybody's eating soups and gumbos and things like that. Is there anything else that I wanted to say? No. Hopefully, if you see this, I may get on live on the late night tip, maybe around 9, 10 o'clock before I go to bed, just to have a little chit chat. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I wanted to announce it first. So if you're about to fall asleep, it may be too late for you. It's okay. Just watch it back in the morning. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, spirits, and angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message here for the Aries collective. What do they need to see here? Thank you so much. I have all the little hairs. I have a pug. Pugs! If you know, you know. This is interesting. I just shuffled this deck very well, and I remember vividly that this card was at the bottom of the deck this morning because it got my attention. Pay attention to the red flags. And there, it's in reverse, and look at that. It just fell on the table. Pay attention to the red flags. All right. So let's pull a love message here for the person who needs it the most. Spirit, a love message for the person who needs it the most. And I saw 222 on the clock as we have free yourself at the bottom of the deck. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life in some situation. And what came out was deception in reverse. So it says someone is wearing a false self mask in the relationship, but it's in reverse. So maybe something is coming to light for you, Aries, in a romantic relationship, a love relationship. Something is coming to light. Okay. This is your confirmation. If you felt like someone was not being completely honest, it's your confirmation there. All right. I'm going to pull from the Good Tarot. All right. All right, stop right here. Give us one oracle message here. The energy that's surrounding Aries, or they are about to enter. Okay. Interesting enough, I see the 10 of fire at the bottom of the deck, but it's in reverse. Ooh, we got the 3 of air, the 3 of swords. I knew this would be kind of like the 3 of swords. But it's the 3 of air, and it may be a little different in this deck. So let's stop right there and take a look at that. Tell me about the 3 of air in this deck, because these have slightly different meanings. So the 3 of air says silver linings. Silver linings, natural departures. I was about to say natural disasters. Natural departures. Rejection is God's protection. Okay. A third party helps me to see the truth of this situation. That's a way to look at it. Okay. What is truly mine can never be withheld from me. Rejection is spirit's protection. It's in my best interest to let go and allow for something better to take its place. It is my highest good to see the truth, regardless of my temporary discomfort. This too shall pass. Ooh. So it literally says in this deck, a third party helps me to see the truth of this situation. And a lot of times we see people who are angry at third parties. Like, you took my man, you took my woman. I hate you. I'm, getting my man, my woman back, right? And that's a different way to look at it. Like, this third party is helping me see the truth of my situation, right? They're helping me to see that maybe I need to remove myself from the situation, or this person may not love me as much as I think they love me. It reminds me today, I don't know if you guys know this, but I love Karamo. I'm currently trying to get tickets to his show. Love Karamo. If there's anybody out there around Stamford, Connecticut who has a nice place to stay, send me recommendations. But there was this young lady on there, only been dating her man for about 3 or 4 months, having beef with the baby mama, and was so. I'm gonna share it on my community page because I want you guys. For those of you who don't know what codependency is, she was a perfect example of codependency. It's like she had formed this attachment to this person already in 3 to 4 months, was crying hysterically when she realized that he still loved his baby mama. But it was like to the point where her whole world had just came crashing down. She was financially dependent on him in 3 to 4 months. And it was just like, Karama was trying to shake her like, girl, like, why are you so attached to this man in this short amount of time? Like, why don't you love yourself? And she just couldn't hear it. And that's what it looks like with codependent relationships. We've all been there. I've been there before. It's like you can't hear someone shaking you saying, hey, why do you love this person more than you love yourself? And that is so scary to watch. You know, we've all been in those situations before, but when you're on the outside looking in, it's really, really disturbing to watch, you know? And I know sometimes it's like you've been together with somebody 15, 20 years and that can be hard to walk away. But sometimes, a lot of times you can see codependent relationships form in a short of period of time where somebody just completely gives themselves over to someone and they have no boundaries, no self-respect, no love for themselves. And that's very heartbreaking to watch. So we have the heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Love and let yourself be loved. And also the traveler, move in a new direction. Ooh, this is a message right here. Move in a new direction. There is someone who is discovering deception. Okay. The 3 of air is heartbreak, but it's saying, hey, a third party or a situation is helping me to see the truth of my situation. It's time for me to let something go. Let my people go. All right. And it doesn't have to just be romantic, but you know, let's see here. Ooh, that came out quick. Because you know why? This is a spirit-filled message. When the messages are like, the cards are flipping that fast, this is a message. It's like a straight-to-the-point message. Number 13, fork in the road. That's a beautiful card. Fork in the road. Very whimsical. Fork in the road. You know what that is? It's a decision. It's a decision, Aries, you have to make. Do I go this way or do I go that way? Let's see. Number 13. The fork in the road. Time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. Every choice has a consequence. And you've arrived at a fork in the road, okay, and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams, okay, will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. Okay? I'm going to read the relationship message, okay, just in case. It says, you've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love or to remain isolated, to go deeper and commit to mutual passion or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest and give, then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships, regardless of the decision you're making. It will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. All right, that was a mouthful. All right, but I think we all get the gist there. Do you choose? And that's interesting. I'm going to stop right there because the reading that I did this morning was so beautiful. So beautiful. That's why I said spiritual warfare did not come out. And I'm going to just give you the gist of it real quick because it kind of broke it down in that card. In some cases, the message this morning was about someone who was so focused on their own personal goals or desires that they were cutting off love. They were shutting out love. They were shutting out the possibilities of love, or they were dating down. And when I say dating down, I don't mean anything about looks. I don't mean anything about money or assets. I mean about character. Okay, when I say somebody is dating down, I'm talking about character. I'm talking about this person is not treating you how you are treating them, and they know it. Okay, because sometimes people do that out of convenience. They date down out of convenience. Well, this person is going to screw me good. Okay, all right. Well, I have to put up with some bullshit, but they're hitting the spot, and I might not get it from anywhere else, or I feel like I won't get it from anywhere else. I feel like I have to settle for this. So you put up with a whole bunch of bullshit because of your insecurities and your low self-worth. Okay, so it could be that. Some of you, it could be like you're just completely cutting off love because you've been hurt before. You've been through so much trauma that you won't even allow yourself to be loved or open up to love. Okay. And so that was kind of the message today. And this message here that's right now is a little bit harsher than that because it's literally saying, hey, someone is lying to you. Someone is cheating on you. Somebody is doing something that is breaking your heart, and you need to love yourself more than you love this person. And you need to move in a new direction, and you need to make a choice now. Like, that's what this message is saying. Okay. So it's a little bit of both there. Let's go ahead and, before I move forward, let's pull a prosperity message, a career message to other people who need it. I mean, and if this is not romantic, this could be a friend. Like, hey, this person is inauthentic. They are putting you in a position that is not kind. They are lying to you for some significant reason, and you need to let something go, okay? But I feel like for a lot of you, this is more of a romantic thing. All right, tell me when. Anybody who is not about the money, not about the love and just want a career. We have clever. Working smart gets the work done. Focus on the basics to get better solutions. And sometimes you just need to keep it simple. That's a word right there, especially for anybody who's creating something, a YouTube channel or anything. Don't try to get all fancy and technical in the beginning. Just keep it simple and just start going and start posting. Okay. All right, so let's take a look here. Tell us a little bit more about this situation, Spirit. We have the Two of Wands. It's time to make a game plan, time to make a decision, and time to take action. What's the challenge here? Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Sometimes when I see the Queen of Pentacles, this is about your worth. This is about your self-worth, how you view yourself, how valuable you know or think that you are or don't think that you are. The Queen of Pentacles is also a very generous card. This is someone who gives a lot because she has a gift. She has a lot to give, whether this is finances or love or energy. Okay. What is advice from Spirit? The Fool card, Aries energy, taking a leap of faith, moving in a new direction. Just like the Traveler said, move in a new direction, starting a new cycle, outcome or in the near future. We have the Lovers, which could be a choice, all right? A choice, a decision about a soulmate connection. When I'm seeing the Fool card next to the Lovers, And then we're going back to the Two of Wands, which is a choice, a decision to take action, to move away from something, right? And then I see the Lovers and the Fool as in a new relationship, okay? You get up the strength to move away from something that is deceptive or toxic, and you value yourself, and you move into something that is more fruitful, that is higher, that is, honest. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So let's clarify this. Look at that. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. Tell me about the Two of Wands. I'm coming, y'all. Tell me about the Two of Wands here for Aries. King of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Tell me about the Fool card. Eight of Swords. Tell me about the Lovers. Oof. Five of Cups. All right. Tell me about the Two of Wands again. The Hermit. Tell me about the Four of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. The Death and the Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Fool and the Eight of Swords again. Page of Pentacles. And the Lovers and the Five of Cups. The Hierophant. Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Hierophant specifically. The Judgment. And this King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Sorry for clarifying so much. It's just, I'm seeing a story here. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Two of Wands. Taking action, making plans for the future, and moving in a new direction. You're moving away from something here. Okay? You're moving away from something. And the Hermit here is removing your energy. Could be in isolation, but it's more of like going within, using your inner guidance system, your inner wisdom here. And then the King of Pentacles, very valuable, prosperous. This could be business, finances, increasing in the Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities. Or I'm also seeing it as new commitments. I'm also seeing it as someone here who's also valuing themselves. I'm seeing that the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles energy. I'm seeing somebody here with the Queen of Pentacles. The challenge here is there is a relationship. Maybe it's even a twin flame relationship if you believe in that kind of thing with the Four of Wands. But Spirit is saying that something has to end, okay? Something has to transform. Something has to be let go of because there is a new beginning. Ace of Wands here. I want to pull one more time for that. Tell me one more about the Queen of Pentacles. King of Swords. Someone has to make a very tough decision. And doesn't mean that there's not love. Doesn't mean that maybe there wasn't good times in this situation or relationship. Doesn't mean there wasn't joy at one point. But there's some sort of difficult decision that somebody has to make because they are getting to the truth of a situation. And it feels like you have to make a decision between this thing or your happiness. Sometimes we lie to ourselves and say, well, this person is my whole world and they make me so happy. But honestly, on the inside, you really are miserable. It's just codependency that makes you think that you need this person in order to feel joy and happiness. It's like a drug. Because the Eight of Swords is here with the Fool card. And the Eight of Swords is self-sabotaging type of energy. It keeps you stuck because the thoughts that you're thinking are not true. They're limiting. Okay, they're lies half of the time, which is why you stay stuck in a situation. And Spirit is wanting you to kind of break free from these limiting beliefs or these, how do you say it? These things that you started to believe that are just not true. And the Page of Pentacles here is planting a seed somewhere else. This is messages, communication here, but it's also an apology. So I hope that somebody is not getting roped in or stuck into a situation because somebody keeps apologizing to you, telling you they're going to be different. But the effort, the Page of Pentacles is smaller effort than this King of Pentacles who's presenting an Ace of Pentacles. So the Lovers is a choice, a decision here of a soulmate connection. And it feels like there could be some regrets, right? If somebody continues to choose something that is not good or healthy. The Judgment is revisiting a situation and making a major life-changing decision to let something go. And I asked about it, and it was the Hierophant that came out with the Judgment. So this could be a commitment, a marriage in some cases. And the Queen of Pentacles came out again. When I see the Hierophant here, I'm in the Judgment card, I'm seeing somebody who has to make a decision to do the right thing for themselves. And it has to do with your own worth, your own value. So, I don't know who this message is for, but Aries, the gist of it is that there's lies being told, okay, in some sort of situation or relationship. There's lies being told, and I think you know it. And a telltale sign to know if somebody is lying to you is that you feel like this. You feel like this. And they will, try to rope you in or gaslight you or whatever, lie and just be like, yo, it's all in your head. I'm not doing that anymore. That was one time. It was in the past. It's not happening anymore. And you're so like this, you don't know what to believe. And sometimes the trust could be broken so bad then that it just is time to call it quits. Where the trust can't be repaired and you're just literally hurting yourself by staying in a situation. Yep, major decision has to be made here, Aries. All right, so that is what I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and take care.